Check 1 2 1 2 mic check. All right, we're just gonna go into this.
Oh, we right in it.
We just gonna go in this. I don't know what's happening.
All right, well, it's Talent Tuesday. What's up, everybody? We're Quantize Recordings. I'm Kelly Spencer. I got my DJ.
What?
DJ Spen.
DJ who?
DJ Spen
DJ
is
who
with
did
me.
what where?
More importantly, I want to introduce you to. We might as well just get right into
Yeah, we
this.
may as well
I gotta
just go.
introduce you to our guests. I'm really excited to have our guests. They are not guests to us. They're our family. So forgive me in advance for all the silliness that is about to ensue. You know what happens when family gets together, and we are with our family. So for those of you that are new to us, this is our Talent Tuesday A&R session. We're going to check out some music submitted by maybe some up-and-coming producers. So we're going to check out this music, and we're looking for you in the chat to give us some feedback. We're going to ask our panel of expert judges to tell us how they feel about these songs, and hopefully give the producers some good feedback on their music. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to my brother, a very, very special guest we have on tonight. None other, coming from Baltimore, Basement Boys. What can I say? I mean, Grammy award-winning producer extraordinaire, the legend himself, Teddy Douglas is in the
so
house.
So much to be said that it's like, what?
Hi, Teddy.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be here.
Welcome, Teddy. We're glad to have you. And we know you are going to be honest, because you always are. So we know you're... No, which is what I love about Teddy. You know, we have some other producers who were like, oh, I'll give it an 8. And then later they're like, oh, that song really needs work. And we're like, why did you give it an 8? Teddy is going to come with his expertise. And Teddy, we're ready to hear your feedback tonight. So I hope these producers are ready.
I hope so too.
All right. All right. Now we're going to go around the corner. We're still in Baltimore. Baltimore is in the house tonight. This is my other brother. Everybody knows this guy, the legend. He's here because everybody's like, where's Charisma?
Where's Charisma?
Is in
Charisma
the
Pondy house.
Yes, Charisma.
What's up, dude?
How doing?
Hey. All right.
So, one thing I do have to say.
What you gonna say? I know you want. I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say is that this weekend, all three of us are going to be performing for the first time in Baltimore together as a unit. And we've done it everywhere, but we haven't done it in Baltimore
just yet. Y'all have never been in Baltimore?
Yes, we did it for my 50th birthday party.
Yeah, but not like this. Not as a straight 1 2 3. Not as a straight 1 2 3. We were all together, but
yes. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay. So you go deal with that, and then let me introduce everybody. Right. Okay. So yes.
It's gonna be mad.
That's right, at the Dark Room. So this Saturday at the Dark Room, you're going to want to be there because we are going to turn Baltimore upside down on its heels. And speaking of somebody who turns Baltimore upside down on their heels, Thomas Davis, where are you?
Right here. Hey Ted, hey Charisma.
Yeah.
The
Our family, Tommy Davis.
The original, the one who started the journey on with me.
Yes.
Like 30 years ago. The original Basement Boy, Mr. Tommy.
More like
now that's the proper introduction.
Jurassic Basement Boy.
Did you just say Jurassic Basement Boy?
No.
Anyway, so we got Tommy Davis, our family, a co-founder of Quantize Recordings. We've also got Renee Melendez in his house. What's up, Renee?
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Good. And last but not least, the one of the hostesses with the mostesses, the much adored Duchess of Margate. Candace McKenzie. I was going to say the goddess of Margate. Candace McKenzie is also in the house. And if you didn't know, and if we didn't say so, this is Talent Tuesday, our A&R Forum. And
We said
yes, okay. And the lovely Kelly Spencer is back.
Are we ready?
As we go ahead and do this. Yeah, we're almost ready. Go ahead and talk to us about our first track for tonight.
No, I didn't listen to these tracks, so I can't vouch for them. I saw several people submit their tracks at the very last minute. So if you thought you submitted your track and you think it's going to be on tonight and you don't hear it, it's because it's going to be on in 2 weeks. We have a limit, and we met our limit tonight.
Okay, we're going to have to start with track 2 first because track 1 is coming up as an unsupported file. So we're going to have to we're going to have to move over.
Okay, is it the right track number 2?
2?
Is it called Caught Up?
Yes, it is.
All right, so we're going to check out. Oh, what is that? Did you play this? That's my song.
What?
That's
brother?
one of the yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Y'all did a good job on that, I have to
she
say.
she really likes Black Brother.
I have to say
that's one of her favorite
Y'all
tracks.
did a good job on that. Some of y'all other stuff is too hard for me, but I like that.
What is it, Kelly?
Brother, the Angie Stone remix.
Yeah, that we did.
That little thing they did, that's nice.
Yeah, when we were in the back room at Basement Boys.
When they should have been working, Teddy, they was back there playing around. All right, everybody.
We was back there making hits is what we was doing.
It's moonlighting.
Yes, All right, everybody, let's lock in and check out this first track. It's called Caught Up. Meet me in the chat and tell us how you really feel. It's Talent Tuesday. some more.
I'm bringing it down there.
Ooh.
Bringing it down. Bringing it down.
All right, that was.
Please and thank you.
Okay, that's.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I like the groove.
Uh-huh.
However, the noise thing that he had going on, or whatever effect or pattern he had going on, was just driving me insane. Like,
Yeah.
it was a bit too loud. I understand what he's going for because I normally like stuff like that. But I'm gonna say this: I'll drop it down. When you put stuff like that in a track, I think it's something that you should be able to listen to all day, because that's what I do. If I do something on a loop or I put a strange noise in, I generally listen to my track all day long, so I could stand it. If I could stand it all day, then it'll work. So, I just had a problem with that. Whatever effect that pattern did not work for me, which totally I was so in tune to that I could not enjoy the track.
So overall, if you have to score this from a 1 to 10, what would you give this one?
4.
Okay. All right. Well, that was honest feedback, and I appreciate it. So let's hear what Teddy has to say. Teddy, do you agree?
I agree with my little brother. But I would give it a 5. Because just like he said, that scratchy metal thing or whatever, that distraction was a total distraction that was going. And like Chris said, we understand where he was trying to create. But I think that would be best served if you remove that and maybe replace it with some solos or something. You know what I mean? Or some melody lines. Because he added another synth later that was nice, but that one that started off was just too much. So I'll give it a 5.
Okay, we got a 4 so far. We got a 5 from Teddy. Where's Tommy?
He's there.
Okay, Tommy.
Yes.
So, what do you think?
About the duck song?
Did you just call it the duck song?
The duck
I don't know
song.
what that sound was, Tommy.
That's what they was calling it in the chat. That's why I'm being funny, because that strange noise that Ted and Kay talking about is a strange sound. It's kind of through you when you have such a Balearic kind of track. You know what I mean? That's smooth and you know what I mean. It was doing too many things for one genre. I thought it was nice. It kind of reminded me of some older 90s stuff, you know what I mean? Kind of, Balearic, remember when Balearic was in some Italian house? But I'm going to give it a 6.
Well, it's not too bad. All right, let's jump over to Renee and see what the poll said over on Twitch.
The poll said 100% no.
Not even one person?
Not even one person.
All right. Well,
I agree with what everyone else said. That noise sounded like, remember those little old wind-up toys we used to get? Crank the thing up, bounces up. That's what that sounded like. And I agree with Charisma. It's a sound that's annoying. And that's unfortunate because, that kind of destroyed the track for me. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay. All right, Candace, do you agree with everyone?
Yeah, I agree with everyone. I mean, everyone differently, because to me, squeaky rubber, like when you squeak like a balloon or something.
Oh yeah, it does.
Squeaky rubber. So I just find it interesting the way that everybody describes it differently, and it is a shame because, as it seems the complete distraction to something which I think did have techno in it. So I'm going to give it a 5.
All right, we've got not so great, but I think the noise, as everyone said, was a little bit of a distraction, and maybe the scores would be different if that wasn't there. So, what do you have to say?
I'm not even going to give it a number. I'm gonna have to pull one, because at the very end of the day, I mean, it actually has potential, and what that's what I'm saying. Like, look, the very end of the record has that going on, but then there's this, and I kind of don't understand it. I'm actually really wondering. Maybe somebody can maybe even ask the producer. Maybe this was a bad export or something, because this doesn't have it at all. And to me, that's rocking.
Yeah, that is rocking.
You know what I'm saying? So man.
That's why I got a 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I can't. I kind of don't. I don't understand it. However, I mean, if I'm forced to give it a number, it would be a 4.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that there are some pieces of the track, and there are some parts of the track where the producer is onto something that has potential, but we can't hear that.
Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. The judges have spoken. Let's roll on. Which one we working on next?
Let's go with 3.
Track 3 is called Kissing Hearts.
Okay. It is Download Tuesday. Let's check it out.
Love is here to fill the void of everything when we sing. We can feel it when the music starts, and in the rhythm we're kissing. Kissing in the dark, kissing with our hearts, kissing with our minds, kissing with our bodies. Kissing in the dark, kissing from the start, kissing on the rhythm in the dark. Let the rays shine through the sound cloud, and we'll live out loud. Let's live out loud. Ain't
is track 2 called Kissin' Hearts. Before we get into that, since my big cousin, shout out Patrice Williamson, sent me a message and told me to be gentle. All right, I will be, but I'm going to be honest. So we want to say to the first producer what we always say, and I see you in the chat. Hey there, since you identified yourself, we usually don't say any names. But listen, this is honest feedback, and I appreciate that the producer is there, and he said he was worried about the noise, whatever it was. So, take the feedback, because what I'm hearing from our panel is that you do have something, but they can't even listen to the something because that sound is so distracting that they just can't really even talk about the quality of the rest of the song because of that. So, hopefully you'll go back and really, think about the feedback you've heard. You have some good comments. I write them all down, so I'm happy to email them to you. And think about how you could, revise that and make it a little better. All right, so let's get into this next track. What's up, everyone? Mr. Eclectic, shout out to you over on the chat on Facebook. Cora Reed checking us out. Ed Ramsey, what's up, Ed Ramsey, over on Facebook. So, all right, we got some comments over here. I'll read these later. Facebook is going off today. I see you all. I see you with your scores and your comments. Let's turn this right on over to our judges.
Yep.
All right, let's
Since
start.
he went first last time, they handed right back over to Christmas.
We're handing it over to Charisma. We're handing it over
Give
to
it to
Charisma.
him. Give it to him.
All right, let's talk to him.
I'll say this. It was a good idea, just not executed well. I hear what he was trying to do. The vocals, bit pitchy, and you could do that if you pitchy and have attitude, but there's no commitment to it, So I would give it. I'm going straight to the score. 3.
Okay. All right.
So
Teddy,
there
what
is
do you
something
think?
there that could be worked out, but it's just a whole lot.
Okay, so Chris, let me ask you this before we go to Teddy. If you, let's say somebody had a lot of money and they hired you and said, please help me co-produce this, would you scratch most of it? Would you get a new singer? What would you do?
Well, then, if I had to do all of that, then that's that project scratch. If I need to pull in a new singer. But what I would do is something that me and Spen used to do. Whenever we would give people a song, we would give it to them or tape on CD back in the day, and let them live with it for a day. And I would tell her, all right, let's hear this song. Let's hear you. Let's really hear you sing this song. You need to go back and sing this until you're tired of hearing yourself sing it. And then I want you to sing it again. That's where I would go with it. And then beyond that, and once again, you did say payday. So if I had to put work in, then I would have to, get to auto tune and cut and chopping, which I don't want to do. Like, that shouldn't be my job. But like I said at the top, this person just needs to commit to the song, and maybe if they really want to do this, start taking singing lessons, because I don't think that's what's happening here. So I think that needs to happen as well.
Okay.
All
right. There you have it. Teddy Douglas, what you thinking about this one, Teddy?
Okay. I want straight to the score. I'll give it a 3.
All right.
And I think, like Chris said, there's 2 problems with this song. The first problem is not her; it's the production on it. The drum pattern was a metronome basically, and the key. There were some key issues with the keyboard. His chord progressions. So that's the first thing, because she can't sing on a bad bed. So don't give the singer. I wouldn't give the singer such a bad rap, Chris, because we don't. She's singing on a bad bed. You know what I mean? So I think that's where the root of it is. And if they go back to the drawing board, maybe like Chris said, and work on the key because she is pitchy. But that's partially too cool because of that track. So I would give it a 3.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Tommy.
Uh, I think both of them kind of said it well. Now, the the artist told me, hit me and said, "Hey, that what they did that live." You know what I mean? And they was wanted
What
to
do you
submit
mean they
something.
did it live?
Yeah,
All right. I forgot where this came. How
When
this
you
came
say
to be.
okay, so hold on. So when you say live, what does that mean?
I mean they go into a club and record.
So this track was already. So you're saying that the track was already made.
No, the specifics I don't have.
Okay, but what you're saying is that this was a one take
Yes,
situation
yes,
inside of a nightclub, which is where they recorded it.
Yes.
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 That makes it
Interesting.
worse.
That's not
That
helping.
Yes.
makes it worse, man. Because
What?
look, there's no energy. Where's the energy? It was just one, just monotone. Where's the energy? If that was in the club, woo wee.
No, nobody was in the cave. No, they just
Oh,
So
okay.
it was an empty nightclub.
right.
Oh, okay.
So
Still,
just like I said earlier, it's not basically it's the key, it's the chord structure in that, it didn't give her any motivation, to do anything with that. Like Chris said, it was kind of just linear.
Right.
So I don't I would just say, you know, it could be maybe go in the studio and redo it, with a
Okay.
better chord structure. But it still get a 3 though.
Okay. Okay. All
Now,
right.
so they said, so the artist said, hey, well, it needs a lot of work, a lot of work. I said, well, it's a demo show. If you can take criticism and listen to what they say, submit it. And I send it
Then
to
we can
any
make it
artist.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any artist. If you send it to the show, we're going to be quite honest. If you got thin skin, don't do
Don't
it.
send it. Yeah.
Don't have
Right.
me on the show.
Especially not with the crew we got today. No sir.
So
No sir.
it was a minimal track, you know what I mean? And like Ted, it was a very good point that you said about it. So I would give it a 4 because of the production. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We got a 4. Renee, what is going on? Oh, I see Mike. Renee, what's going
I see
on
Mike
over
too.
there with Twitch?
So the Twitch family says 67% no.
Okay, that's not 100% no.
No, no,
Right.
it's not.
Right.
Um, the vocalist put me in mind of Sable Jeffries, that sound. Um, and it was real pitchy, and I didn't like the melody and the vibe at all. I think that there's a lot of work that needs to be done on this. But I think if they worked at it, it would definitely have some potential at some point. So I'm gonna go with the 4 as well.
All right, a 4 from DJ Renee Melendez. Is that Mike Freak?
Yes.
Mike Freak, did you get to hear that one?
Yeah, I heard it. Can you guys hear me? I'm at the airport right now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Straight from Bermuda. Mike Freak is in the house.
You
Actually,
can see the
Atlanta.
plane right there. Yeah,
No,
I'm in Atlanta
he's straight from Bermuda though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'm in
right.
Atlanta right now, so I got time to spare.
All right. So what did you think about that one,
I
Mike?
mean, it has a lot of potential. Yeah, I think it has potential. It needs a
Mm-hmm.
lot of work, but if you get past that, potential and make it sound good, I think, yeah, it, it could be dope.
Well, Mike, but that's the thing though. For
Yeah,
some
I
for
mean,
some producers, I feel like that is the struggle. They don't know how to get to make it sound good.
yeah, I think the beginning, the production needs some sort of a guide for the singer, I would say, just to help
Mm-hmm.
keep that melody and have some more ideas because it's mostly like rhythmic. And I think
Mm-hmm.
this the struggle there's the singer. Some singers just don't have perfect pitch, So, you know, as a producer, I think it's also your job to at least help the singer, you know, hit the notes. So, you know, you can make the track, and then what I usually do is I sometimes provide a piano part just to keep, you know, keep the melody in check like that, and then you can take it out once you know you're working on the arrangement. I think the drums needs a little bit of work as well, and yeah, the keyboard was kind of boring, but I don't know. I just heard some potential right there, but it does need a lot of work. So,
Okay. What score are you giving this?
5.
Okay. All right, a 5 from Mike Freak. Over on Facebook, these DJ names, I'm telling you. What's up, DJ Pugwash? Says vocals were off key from the track.
What's up, Demure? What up, man?
Demure is wanting to know if I gave him permission to go to Bermuda. Yeah, I sent him there. All right, Ed Ramsey. What's up, Ed? I think Ed said the vocals and arrangement need a little work. All right, so Tony O'Herbert says the track could stand alone but needs work without the vocals. So, all right, not too bad. Damon Ramsey, he says it does need a lot of work. All right, so we got some mixed comments. What's up, DJ Meatball? If y'all don't stop with these DJ names, Dwayne Falcon.
Meatball is a classic. Don't worry about Meatball.
Meatball.
His name is that way.
I'm always messing with their names. All right, well, we're going to roll on, right?
Yeah, I guess we
So let's see. Yeah, we're going to, Candace is
going.
working on something behind the scenes, so we're going to move on to this next one. Doesn't have a name, so I called it No Name Yet.
Okay, wait a minute.
got
Let me
that
make sure
one?
I have that one. Hold tight.
You got No Name? There you go.
I think I have no
All
name
right.
yet. All right.
All right, let's check it out. Keep it locked. It's Talent Tuesday.
So they're playing your song right now, Twitch. You better get on it.
was track number 3.
I don't know.
Doesn't have a
Don't even
name,
start me
so we're
going.
calling it No Name Yet. Let's talk about this one. This one was kind of interesting. You know how you don't want to like something and then you say, wait a minute, I hear something. So I want to hear what the judges have to say. Are we staying in the same order? What are we doing?
I don't know. We can switch up.
Okay, well, let's switch it up. Let's start out with Teddy first. Let's start with Teddy.
Oh, okay. So I like the African chant that's going on in there. That's nice. But it was kind of linear. It kind of didn't go anywhere for me. I think it needed a little work. I would give it a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So what can they do to make it better, Teddy?
Well, they could probably start with a better rhythm track. I think that's where they should start.
Okay.
Because the little African chant, that's not bad. I like the rhythm. That's why I got a 4, because the African chant in there is not bad.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go over to Charisma.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
What you think?
I will give it a 7.
Oh. Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
I can hear where they was going.
Mhm.
So I hear the potential in it. I think it need a better mix and a better rhythm track, like Teddy said.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely the best thing today so far.
Okay. All right. Well, not bad. Not bad.
All right.
Mike Freak, or is Tommy on the phone? What is he doing?
Tommy's there.
Okay, I thought he had something on his. Tommy,
Yes. I liked it.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, it's something about the African. I got this from wisdom from Spen and some from Charles Dawkins. All right, the African chant is actually not in the key of the music, but for me, it doesn't make a difference in underground. But I can hear Spen saying they're not in key. I can hear him saying it all day. Charles would say something like, because they're doing half steps on a chord, they're trying to do a 1-3-5, and which is a weird thing in chord progression. But no matter what, it sounded good. It made me want to dance. So to me, that's the most important thing, is that you make me want to dance. That arrangement could be more rocking and less sparse, because in order to aim for that same kind of crowd, especially on Quantize, you have to beat them suckers with a bat. So I give it an 8.
Oh wow! All right, we got an 8 from Tommy Davis.
All right.
Okay, let's jump over to Mike Freak.
Yeah, I think this is out of all the 3 we've had so far. I think this one is a whole lot better than the others. So there's that one comparison right there. Yeah, I agree with what Teddy said about improving the beat right there. But I find everything else working out pretty good as far as like I can actually DJ it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
if I
that's a
could,
plus.
I can like layer something on it, So yeah, you can make. I think I can make it work as a DJ. So yeah, there's that potential. Since we're talking about potential, so this one has the most potential out of the 3 we've had so far.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your score?
Give it an 8.
Okay. All right. We got an 8 from Mike Freak and an 8 from Tommy Davis. Renee, what is the group saying?
So the Twitch fam was actually at 60%. Yes.
Yes.
So they see
Okay.
potential in it. I see potential in it as well. The chant seemed off, like everyone else said, but there is some foundation to work with. So I would encourage the DJ to go back and build on it and take the criticism that was given to improve it. So I am going to give it a 6.
All right.
Okay.
What did you think?
Not bad. I'll give it a 7. I think the drums definitely need work, a better mix down for sure. But the idea, the raw, basic, structured idea is there. But yeah, basically what everybody else said. But I give it a 7. It's not bad.
Okay, not bad. Over on Facebook, Demure gives it a 6. He says it's a strong idea and vibes. Cool. Some slight tweaks on the execution are needed. Ed Ramsey giving it a 7.5. Rick Dickerson giving it a 7. So we got some pretty good comments over here. All right, so not bad. Not bad. Are we moving on to the next one?
Yes, we are.
What's this next one called?
Yeah, I think we're doing Really Want Ya.
Really Want Ya?
Really Want You.
Really Want You.
Shout out to D4.
I wanna run my fingers through your hair, say what's on my mind, hold your body close to me until the end of time. I'm thinking of you, I really want you, baby, I really want you, Your brown eyes, your lovely skin, your beauty run deep outside and in. Oh yeah, you're sweet as honey, want you more than money. This feeling, girl, I just can't explain. They don't walk through the way you do. Let me take you by the hand, and I wanna run my fingers through your hair, say what's on my mind, hold your body close to me until the end of time. I'm thinking of you, I really want you, baby, I really want you, Sexy body, make me your hobby, 'cause I need you every day. Yeah.
I don't know whether to twerk or to laugh or what. So,
Wait a minute.
I feel like I don't know what to do right now. I'm tripping right now, really. This is a classic example of know your label. Because I like R&B music, so I have an opinion, but it's not for this show. Because this is a house label, so if they had put it in there and said we want to do a house mix, or if they had made a house mix, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm gonna give it to y'all and let you all talk about it.
Kelly.
Yes, what you gonna do, Tommy?
This is from the new Drake album?
This is from the new Drake album? No, the new Drake album is house.
I thought the new Drake album was house. I haven't heard it yet. I don't know.
Drake has come over to the dark side.
That's a whole discussion for another time.
That's another discussion. I don't know what happened here, but know your label, producers. Only because it's Talent Tuesday, and we a lot of times obviously don't listen first. That's how this stuff gets on here. But if this was demos, Candace would have just hit delete. So I don't know. Do you all want to talk about it or what?
No need.
Okay. No need. Nice. I'm gonna play this in my car. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be rolling down the street on my date night with Spen, y'all.
A lot of trouble together.
I'm gonna have my roof open, and I'm gonna take Spen out on my date, and I'm gonna be driving. This is watch.
I really want you.
Yes, sing it to me. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Lesson learned, and note all of you producers out there.
Okay, so wait a second. So Candace, do you have our next track up? You think? What do you think?
Hopefully.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try something.
It's either gonna work or it's not work, okay? So
All
All
right.
right, we
well,
had
let's-
a little,
let's see.
we had
Let's
a little
see.
technical difficulties with one of the songs, so we
Right.
sent it over to Candace to see if she could play it.
But they put me on the spot like I'm in my jogging bottoms.
She's in her jogging bottoms.
I didn't know that. You didn't say don't put you on camera. My bad.
Oh,
My bad. So let's see if you can get it to play.
all right. So hopefully it should be.
And if you can, I got something else. I'm ready to
You got
fire
to pack
up.
up? Yeah, because this one was the one called...
Can you hear it or no?
Nope,
No,
can't
we
hear
don't.
it.
We got nothing.
Got nothing. So that was
All right.
City
So
Adventures,
we'll try
right?
producer.
Yep, we'll
We'll
try
try
yours
that.
later. But
Producer,
we're
if
gonna
you
move
sent in
on.
a song called City Adventures, something was going on with.
Oh wait, wait. We had.
Nope, that was me.
Spen. That was
That's
Spen.
me.
Something was going on.
I think there's a bit of a delay with the tune. It's actually a really good tune, by the way.
Oh, so please let us
Yeah.
keep it for next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
Yeah, we really would like to play it on the show for next time. And hopefully you can get it figured out. But
Right,
we have
so-
one more song called, is this the question?
And actually, I'm going to do something special. So I want everybody to stay tuned after we do this. But we're going to do something a little special tonight that we normally don't do.
So let
And
me
we're
tell
gonna
you
try
a little bit about this song. Every now and then I sneak in a song by someone that maybe we know that's not released, because I believe that even if you're a seasoned producer, sometimes you need to be like, you need a reality check. And you need some. I'm not saying it's bad. I really didn't even listen to it, and I actually
Right.
love this producer. So,
let's see what happens.
But it's really good, I think, to get feedback. Like Spen saying, "Listen to this," and I say, "What is this trash?" And he says, "This is my latest track." I mean, so sometimes you need just regular people to hear it, or your colleagues in the industry. So we're gonna check out this one. I'm not gonna tell you who it's by, but it's called Questions. And please tell us how you really feel, because the producer is in the chat.
All right, it's on.
was questions. Let's go right into this. Teddy.
Yes.
Is this better?
Yes. That's the best one for me for today. Yeah, I would give. Well, first of all, I like it. I like the rhythm track. I like the melody. I like. If it was me, I would go one step further in the production and put some like Fela horns on top of it. With it, something live. It would be slamming. So I would give it a solid 8.
Okay, we got an 8 from Teddy Douglas. Charisma.
Same deal. Same deal. Like I would give it an 8.
Okay.
The only other thing too was weird was the vocals kept going loud and then soft. So that's the only other thing I would go back to mixing the vocals.
Okay.
I think I'm a
that's
bit
good
loud.
feedback. I don't even know why I'm typing this. The producer and the singer are in the chat, so I hope you all are listening. Got a little bit of tweaking to do there. Tommy, do you agree?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I got some Tuesday-itis. That means when we hear some different levels of productions, and when you finally hear someone that know what they're doing, it makes you feel like like relief. So I mean, but it is solid. It's definitely a solid 8.
Okay.
Definitely. And the production. Well, I could play this.
I was about to say you can play it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. That is good. Mike Freak, are you still in the airport?
Yeah.
Wow, don't sound so enthused.
I got
So
2 more.
enthusiastic.
I got 2 more hours to kill. So.
Okay.
Well, it's better than being canceled, so that's good.
That's right.
Right.
Well, yeah. This is what we were looking for in the last 3 tracks. Like, the last one was like we were asking for better drums, and this one got it. So, all this production pretty much checked off all the things that we were looking for, production wise. So, yeah, this is pretty solid. This is almost ready for a release.
Okay. What's your score?
It's an 8.
All right. 8s all the way around. All right, Renee. The Twitch fam loving this one better?
Yes. They gave it 79%. Yes.
79% yes. And what do you say? Would you play this, Renee?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it needs
you would say
needs
that.
some polishing to it. Couple of touches, touches here and there. But yes, definitely could see me rocking this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I agree with what everyone else said.
All right. An 8 from Candace. Over on Facebook, Ed Ramsey says, who's the vocalist? He's dope. So he just outed himself.
Yes,
Ed
he did.
Ramsey. Ed Ramsey.
Yeah, he did.
You got your feedback, Ed. So you're dope, but you're still not above making tweaks. So, you need to just do that little. You heard what Chris said. It's like high, then it's low. Is that on the production?
That's
or
the
is that
production.
Producer. Did the producer out himself? He didn't, so I'm not gonna out him.
I think the producer did out himself.
Oh, he did. The other Ramsey. Is that the other Ramsey?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to go move the buttons and stuff because it's high and then it's low, and that's Chris heard that, and we don't want that. We need to bring that song up to a 9, and we know that with your caliber of production and your caliber of vocals that getting the 9 or 10 is you can do it. So don't be so cocky that you stop at 8 because we know you all
Yeah, I mean I totally feel that way. Listen, the horn thing that Teddy said, perfect. It's like that will take the record to another level that most producers won't even go. And that is what will take and I totally hear you, Teddy. I totally hear that and totally get that. Because there's so many records now that are just they stop short and they just then they become linear. But something like that has the potential to be not just good, but really, really great.
Yeah, right.
With a little more thought
Yeah.
and a little more execution. Also with what Charisma was saying, I mean, the mix matters. All of those things, they matter. But I give it an 8. It's good.
Okay.
It's very good. It's good work.
So get it to the 10 and then send it to me.
Candace, you want to try this? You want to try that track
try
again? We gonna try it one more time or what? Let's see if we get some sound.
Let's see.
Shout out to Javon Armstrong, who was in the
What's up, Joe?
What up, man?
What's up, boy?
Jovan, Teo Wink, what's up, Teo? Everybody's
Bobby
in the
Shaw's
chat.
Twitch.
Oh,
Is he?
hey, Bobby
What
Shaw.
up, Bob?
Charles Dawkins is on Twitch.
Charles
Everyone's
Dawkins.
on
Everybody is hanging out
Yeah.
with us
You
tonight.
can say
Jeffrey
that.
C.
Bobby Shaw.
Biscuit.
Yep.
Oh, Jeffrey C. I'm sorry. Jeffrey missed all of my comments because he got a commercial on Twitch. That's why you need to subscribe to the DJ Spen channel. And you will be able to watch it commercial free. If you all are in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Virginia area, you can check out Teddy Douglas, DJ Spen, Charisma together playing Saturday night. I hope I'm on the VIP list. I might try to get up in there and do a little
You
two-step.
talk to your brother Charisma. See if
I'm
he
in
got you on the
there. I'm
VIP.
in there. Me and my son, everybody. We're going to be in the house. This is
gonna be
going
a
to be
family
a
affair.
crazy
Family affair.
party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thelma and Louise need to be on the VIP list.
You coming too? Oh yeah, we're gonna turn it out.
And it's air conditioning in there. I went in there
Right.
last week.
Oh,
they
there
have
is
air?
air conditioning.
Even
Wait.
better.
We not playing.
Definitely-
We not playing.
Okay. Because the kind of like basement boys energy they bring, that sweating and all that is not
it ain't
cute.
gonna
We
be
need
good.
the air conditioning.
Yeah, we
Some
don't
of
have
us
that.
are-
We can forget
Yeah,
it.
but certain age now, we need AC.
We need AC. Those paper fans, those fans are not cute.
Candace, did we get anywhere?
Where are we, Candace? Oh, she said, Did she?
I don't hear anything though.
I hear a little bit. Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I hear it a little bit, but it's not coming through the system. Yeah.
All right, that's all right, Candace.
Well, we tried.
We tried.
We tried. So look, I want to do something a little bit different since I have my boys here. All right, my three comrades here. So look here. Everybody's talking about this record, okay? And I'm sure, I'm going to give a Facebook warning. I'm sure that when we play this record, it'll probably get shut down from Facebook. So I hope that doesn't happen, which is why I'm doing this last. Well, we will see. We will see. We got 4 minutes to see what's going to happen, and then we're going to come through and get it.
Let's tell people get on Twitch.
Yeah, before we cut off the Facebook, get on Twitch, get on Mixcloud or something, because this song probably will cut us off.
Yeah, and trust me, it's going to be a good conversation.
Right.
So
again, if you're in Baltimore, check the Basement Boys out on Saturday night.
Saturday, dark room in his house
in Baltimore.
Yes.
What time we starting, Charisma? What's the deal here?
We starting at 9, dude. 9.
Oh no, this is gonna be all night long.
Listen, it's a rhetorical question for the people. I know what time it starts. I'm just making sure that you tell the people what time it starts, etc.
9 o'clock. Be there or don't be there.
Be there. And if you have not gotten your early bird tickets to the Quintessential Soul Festival,
I
think they might have. The early bird might be gone, but we had a few. So we promised you we would announce. We announced it. So all kinds of stuff going on. Baltimore.
It is.
Don't sleep on
Baltimore's
Baltimore.
gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
All right. So look, check this out.
All right, go ahead.
So
Spen,
we're all going to give our thoughts on it because, like I said, this right now, this song has caused a lot of controversy. So let's see what everybody has to say. It is Talent Tuesday.
I'm up and slow, take off the slow, then if I sit up, I'm to make it go. Release the wiggle. Release the wiggle.
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody.
Release the time, release the strain, release the stress, release the love, forget the rest.
I'ma let down my hair, cause I lost my mind. B is back and I'm sleeping real good at night. The queen's in the front and the dom's in the back. Ain't taking no flicks, but the whole click snap. There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with the yak in your mouth. And we back outside. You said you outside, but you ain't that outside. Worldwide hoodie with the mask outside. In case you forgot how we act outside. Motivation. I done found me a new foundation, yeah. Trigger my new salvation. And I'ma build my own foundation, yeah. Oh, baby, you won't break my soul. 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 And I'm telling everybody, yeah. You don't seek it, you won't see it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. If you don't think it, you won't be it, that love ain't yours. Can't break my soul. Trying to fake it never makes it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. You have the stress and I'll take less, I'll justify love. We go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. For something that lives inside me. You won't break my soul. 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 Telling everybody, telling everybody, everybody, everybody. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. No, no. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. I'm taking my own salvation, and I'ma build my own foundation, yeah. That motivation. I done found me a new foundation, yeah. I'm taking my new salvation, and I'ma build my own foundation, yeah.
All right. Since this song and Beyonce's foray into house music has been the talk of today, Spen decided to play this song. So, talk.
Well, what I think? No. We're gonna have our distinguished guest go first. Question is who?
I got this.
Patty.
I got
Any-
this.
Charisma. What Charisma say?
Mo.
What Charisma say?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Okay, go ahead.
Is what I think. Look, man, here's what it is. Every time, like Drake, sorry, I'm going to put that on blast as well. I'm going to put that in the mix. It's cool, but it is the most elementary type of thing that they could ever do. It's like they always get these producers, they don't necessarily get somebody from the community. They get hit makers. And hit makers that sound like a conglomeration of different things. Like MK mixed with something else, mixed with something else. That's what that sounds like. So, I hate when these big artists just go, all right, I'm tired of the R&B and hip hop thing. Let me just go and make a dance out. Because it's just no feeling in it. Now, they're, saying that, get an acapella to us and we can probably turn that into something, which will probably happen. That's what's going to happen with this band. People from our community are going to get the acapella and really turn it out. That's what's going to happen. And we end up having to do that handiwork when these things come out, because like they'll put out a dance album and it's like, oh my God. But the acapella is actually nice. So we end up, somehow getting hold of these things and making something out of it, doing the legwork for these guys. That's what I think. I think
Hang on.
thanks again, but
What? What?
Did, did we lose? Did we lose Chris?
no, I'm here.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
No, I'm here. I'm done. I'm done ranting.
oh, you're done. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What happened?
Where's Sven?
He's done.
Did we lose
Where's the
Sven?
host?
Where's the host? Where's Candace?
Did we lose everyone?
I'm here.
I'm here too.
I think DMCA got us. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Nah,
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. Where's Spen? Where's
Now that
Candace?
we lost the host.
Oh,
There's Candace.
there's Candace.
I'm here. I was backstage. I'm not quite sure what's Sven is.
What's all
Candace,
that bleed?
Yes.
can you put
Yes.
Chris back up on the screen?
Yes.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
Jason. Jason, say hi to Charisma.
Hi, Charisma.
How you doing?
Jason?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Heard you like some music.
I do.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. I'm
When he's
glad.
old enough to party, he'll come to Baltimore to one of your events.
All right, cool. Soon as you're old enough, I got you.
All right.
3 years.
3 years. Gotta
Make
wait
sure
to
you
go.
played like a minute of that song. He played too much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Actually, what would have stopped the bot from picking it up is if we were talking over it while it was playing.
Right.
Oh. So
Yeah.
I'm an actor for Spen, and Renee, you be Kelly. So what do you think?
Right.
I have something totally different to say than
Well, let's go to Teddy.
Yeah.
My take is that we've been in this business, Tommy, for like 30 plus years, and I've always, when we used to have Monday meetings with Charisma and Spin, we used to always talk about, it just take one major artist for them to record a dance song, because what we did back in the early 2000s and late 90s was unprecedented. Having a
Right.
house on charts and shit on stuff. I mean, what we did was nobody had ever done that, and then it went away. So to have a major artist reproduce that, because it has been lost for so many years, ever since like CC Peniston or Robin S. I see people comment, Robin S. They use the sounds like Charisma said, of the MK bass sound from that era, because that was a magical era in house music, dance music, or whatever you want to call it. But I think it's fantastic. And no, it's not like Charisma said, it's not the hardcore house where we're, it's not underground house, but there will be mixes, and I'm sure there will be mixes for everybody.
Man, by the time this weekend comes,
I look at it totally in a different way.
By the time this weekend comes, they're going to be 50 million remixers, and everybody and their mother's going to have a version of this song for sure. For sure.
Right.
But and I'm sorry, I missed most of what Charisma said, but I think I can kind of gather what he said in the grand scheme of it. Tommy, what did you have to say?
I liked it. It's going to fit a huger market. Us house people, we're only a small percentage what the majors are looking for. So they need these big numbers. So they take our biggest hits, clone the sound, and put it with a major artist.
Right.
It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart,
Right.
because you have a whole generation, 20 to 30, that didn't hear these records, don't know a Show Me Love or MK or
Right.
nothing. They don't know anything. I'd rather them do that than to go David Guetta. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd rather them do that.
Me too.
Right.
Yep.
So, there was some chord rubs in there when the
It is, which I was surprised.
What is
I hear you, like the bass line. I'm like,
Yeah,
why did
yeah.
they choose to do that with the bass line?
I don't know.
On a
It's the young
Beyonce record.
producers, Sean. It's the young producers who don't have the musical training, man. That's
Hmm. Like I
like
said,
Miranda said.
it
It's the
sounds like
young producers,
it
and
sounds
like
like a
Clarissa
hip hop
said.
producer who's like, all right, I'm gonna take some of this, some of that from that
Yep,
era,
yep,
and you
Right.
got that.
yep,
You know,
yep.
there was no thought about, oh yeah, well let me get a house guy and see what he think, or listen to some house records for a minute. Then
Study,
Right.
you would get it.
study some house records. Study,
Right.
study. That's the key word. Study. They don't. The
Yeah.
younger generation. I'm not knocking anybody in specific, but it's exactly what Chris said. They take pieces of this, pieces of that, and throw it together. They're not studying the history or the culture or where it, the foundation of it. And in order to bridge that gap, to bring, to make it a really genuine sound. Because to me, this record sounds it's house, but it's like early '90s. I was in my 20s when I was listening to stuff like this, and
Right.
it's a little watered down. I think it's watered down. It's not that punch and that hardness that I go for now. Even when I listen to the three of you guys, and Tommy as well, the four of you. Um, so it's decent. It's gonna appeal to everybody between 10 and 30. 30 plus.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The money making crowd. Right.
There you go.
You're
Yep,
absolutely right.
that
The,
is
I,
the,
correct.
the, the crowd that matters.
I had a conversation with Big Groove about this on Sunday, and we were talking about the same thing for about an hour. And that's exactly what it is. It's a money maker. It's not
Yeah.
genuine. It's not authentic. But what's going to happen is you'll see all these little girls who do the dance competitions. They're going to be dancing to this song. So it's about the money and the commercialism, not the authenticity.
But
Right.
what we hope happens is that artists who will follow Beyonce, who are not A artists, maybe the B artists or C artists, will now try to mimic this. I mean, you got
Right.
Usher started it off with Black Coffee, and then Drake. I mean, and so maybe it might be a springboard for it to spread out, and like you can get rid of that EDM crowd.
That's a very valid point, Teddy.
Right.
But I think in our community, I would love to see some of those artists work with Spen, work with you, work
I
with
think it's going to happen. I think this is what
Yeah.
we talked
crossing
about
our
30
fingers
years
on.
ago. I think we always said if somebody a major artist would do it, then it would spread. And I think that's probably going to happen. I see it happening.
Right.
Well, you know what?
So I have a hot take right here.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Spend.
Uh-huh.
So 2020, we dropped this track party people, same sound palette,
I
Yep.
know.
same pattern,
Yep.
I
same
know
little pattern.
almost. Right.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's right.
Well,
Where's
it's
our?
really in
We
play,
need to
guys.
get our we need to get our lawyer, Spend. Check on this one.
Oh, no.
We got
No,
something
for
out
as
of
much
sound.
shoot, for as much as that, you be having MK come after us for using the dang on same sample that he used or show me love. No, sir.
Right, right.
Nah.
Well,
Look,
yeah.
I want to say this. I want to say this. Look, it's not the producers. The producers is a young producer. It's the A&R people that don't research what. If you want to go for this sound, all you have to do is spend a couple hours, and you would say, "Hey, I could get Kurt Chandler to do this, and
Right.
it would fit both audiences." You know what
But
I mean?
now somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But now I'm sure Beyonce. This is Beyonce's own label that this record is out on. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's out on Parkwood.
I don't know.
Right.
That's a good question. I actually don't know what label it is. But if I'm thinking about it, then Beyonce really is, it's somebody in their camp. There really is no technical A&R,
So,
which is another thing in my
here's
mind.
here's the thing. I researched this one this morning. I didn't have anything to do at the hotel, so I heard it. So one of Beyonce's production group, the Dream. These are like
Okay.
Swedish. I think they're Swedish. So they produce
Okay.
a whole lot of pop songs. Like pretty much all the pop songs we hear now are produced by these guys. So
Okay.
Okay.
there you go.
Oh, it is
These
out
are
on
this
Parkwood.
is this is a pop machine right here that's running
Yeah, this
that's
is
running the
right.
show.
So this is
So
corporate. This is
this is
corporate spin
yeah.
All the way
This is
around.
this
all
Right.
the way
is
around.
these are
Yeah,
not
this is corporate.
house music producers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Parkwood Entertainment.
Yeah.
So
My honest opinion, track notwithstanding, in the whole 9 yards. And I love Beyonce. I think Beyonce is one of the most, if not the most talented artists, of her generation. But I don't like the song. I think I have heard songs by Beyonce run rings around this. And the melody's okay, but I really don't like the lyrics. It's okay. It'll work. But I would say that's my biggest overall problem with it. I mean, the track to Show Me Love is like, it's whatever, but it'll work. That's really all I really have to say about it.
Hey, Spen.
To be
I would have
honest.
submitted.
But
You would have done it on the second verse where she went pitchy. You would have screamed.
I would have. I mean, just with the bass line. The bass line is what's killing me. I'm like, where did he go in that second measure of that bass line? But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I actually, and I appreciate you guys more than anything. Really do appreciate you guys coming on and talking to us about this. But wait a second, Candace.
Yes.
I got to get the Duchess of Margate's opinion.
Yeah, we need.
We gotta have that. This is gonna be really interesting, and I know it.
It's kind of gay Raj.
Well,
There we
my
go.
honest opinion is, and sorry if there's a bit of feedback because I've got the other computer on as well. My honest opinion is that I think that if it was just a dub, it probably would have gone down a bit better. I don't see the point of the whole song. I just don't. I'm sorry.
So you don't like the song itself, just the song, period.
Well, it's catchy. The whole Break My Soul bit is quite catchy. So I feel like if it was just a kind of, you get these tunes and they just have, that's the hook, Break My Soul, and that's it, and they did something with that, I think that could have worked and probably gone down a lot better than it. I mean, it's going down amongst Beyonce fans, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it's Beyonce.
That's just my opinion. And also, the whole comment about, like, because we were saying this off air, and I even said to Teddy, like, why they should have called you kind of thing. But the bottom line is, they know who the house producers are. They know. They just don't want to use you guys. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. I just mean that whatever their agenda is, they're just going about and doing it. And I think that's actually quite sad. I feel that if that they could really bridge, like, what they do and what they do, they could bridge and make something really quite nice. But they choose not to. They choose to just go ahead and do their own thing. And so that's why we're getting all these debates where people like it or they don't like it, kind of thing. It's not authentic enough, or it's great for the house team. I don't know.
Nice.
I have a question. Can I ask a question to
Sure.
everyone? So, what you guys have been doing this for, a long time. So, what do you guys think? Is this good for house music, or it's just
I think it's
not
fantastic.
doing
No,
anything?
it's
I want to
great.
hear what's everyone's take on it.
It's great for house music, but for me, and I'm quite sure the other guys in here have been through this cycle before. That's why for me it's just like, okay, let's see if the kids get it this time. That's what it is. It's like, yeah, all right. She was never going to make something really deep and anything that way us, because they're not looking for us. They looking for everybody. So
they're looking for the hottest. Like
right.
you said, Mike said that those Swedish guys, they must be the hottest people right now. That's
Right.
how the corporate industry works. They could have went straight to MK.
Right. But I'm saying that as far as sound wise, they're looking to get everybody, from the little girl to the 50-year-old, trying to twerk at the club. That's what they're trying to reach. Little girls and the 50-year-old twerking.
Right. I think which is why, in the grand scheme of things, it's actually a very brilliant marketing idea, because house music is the music that's going to bridge it all.
Right.
And a lot of people don't get that, but dance music, and I'm not even going to say house. Let's take house out. Dance music is the bridge.
Right.
And that is going to... So from that aspect, it's actually genius. it's a genius idea, but I'm just saying you don't have to water it down. It doesn't have to be watered down. It just doesn't.
Yes,
To
you
me.
do. Yes, you do. For the palate of the general public, you do have to water it down.
Yeah, you do.
Just so they can taste it.
I don't know.
Because, yes, you
Listen,
do. Hey, listen, Gypsy
listen. We
Woman.
talk about the same person that did records like "Crazy in Love," and I mean, she's done some very serious records that people go around singing to this day. I just think it's a poor song. It's a poor
But
song
they weren't
selection.
house. They weren't dance records. That Crazy in Love wasn't a dance record. We talking about trying to fit into this dance genre. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I think Black Coffee's watered down to me now. I don't think.
Right. I do agree. I agree.
You know, exactly.
I agree.
Black
I
Coffee's
agree.
a totally different guy than he was when he first got
Yeah.
in the industry.
I'm a
You're
dog
right.
Virginia.
And you know why? Because the executives told him, if you want to sell X amount of records, your sound has to be like this.
Mhm.
And that's why you got that.
Well, he also
know,
done that when he collaborated with Drake too. When Drake borrowed Superman, before Drake borrowed Superman, Black Coffee was a South African DJ producer. Once Drake sampled Superman for Get Yourself Together, that's what crossed him over to commercialism.
Okay.
But going back to the Beyonce thing for a second, the R&B producer, The Dream, is one of the producers on that.
you can't have too much bass on them radios and that Spotify. Sean, your mix is gonna have to come down with the bass.
Look, wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna park the car and where the car is at. Between us, we got some serious hit records that have been played all over the radio. And Let's Go with Gypsy Woman has the most bass in almost any record ever created on the planet. So that's not a valid. To me, it's not a valid point.
Yes, it is because nothing sounded like that at that time. Everything sounds like that now.
Everything.
No, it doesn't. Minus the bass, dude. No, it doesn't because nobody has that earthy low end.
Just like you said earlier, Beyonce's record is not groundbreaking. It's not.
I'll tell you, I was at a room
I agree.
Saturday night, and it was a young DJ, and he dropped Gypsy Woman, and I probably was the oldest person in the party. Okay. And he dropped Gypsy Woman, and they danced like they had just heard it for the first time.
Right.
But that's what happens every time, man. Look, I went to a Carrie Chandler party. It was Carrie Chandler and friends. Must have been like right at the height of EDM. And these guys were playing. I didn't know one record that they were playing. One guy had what I called the gumption to put on Good Life. And do you know that whole entire crowd that was just doing this the whole time all of a sudden just went nap. They just went bananas. So I've seen it. I've seen it forever. And you know, I mean, DJing with charisma. Like, I have seen some very interesting things happen. And then Charisma and I will come on, man, and I guess I can't really mention names because I'm not going to go there. But we would come on behind some DJs, man, and next thing you know, it's a party. It was dead, and now it's a party. And Charisma with his broken beat thing, you can forget it. You can just forget it. All of that stuff that people say they don't like funk and all of that other kind of stuff, that Charisma get a hold of them and see don't they be dancing trying to break their ankles to this stuff.
That's because everybody has a soul, Spen. Black, white, I don't care what you have. If it touches this, forget moving my feet. That's when people don't move. They make music only for the beat. You got to make music for here and here. And when all three of them things are moving, I don't care who you are, what you are. You're going to move. You're going to react to it.
And correct me if I'm right. Didn't Maurice Joshua do "Crazy in Love" single?
I think so.
Who was that? Somebody in Chicago remixed it, and that's what we were.
Yeah, he remixed it.
That was Maurice.
Yeah.
Was rocking.
He didn't do the original version though.
No, but they went to a real house head.
Yeah, they probably will with this one. They should go that. They should get MK to do it because that's what it sounds like.
I think they should for sure.
But
all right,
I want to say this. look, it's not Renee, like you have, and I think Mike said it, they just don't want to come to us. In this room, we've got enough awards that they know who we are. You know what I mean? We've been to Grammys, billboards, we've done it all. It's like, what do we have to do? Put a statue up in New York? What?
I mean, even decide, Terry Hunter, the guys out of Chicago, between Baltimore, Chicago, and New York. If you start naming producers, you have the four of you. You got Louis and Josh in New York. You got a bunch of other folks in New York. You got the chosen few out of Chicago. Plus, you got Maurice Joshua. They can go to those people the same way that they could come to the four of you and come out with equally slamming product.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Period.
Maybe that's the plan.
We need to be Swedish. You
Did you really do that? Yeah, you did it.
Just named the black, so it's not gonna happen.
No. It's a different machine that's running pop music. It's
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pop music worldwide. You're right.
And they include Louis into the black thing. He's still black.
But it's not a race card. It is an age card. We are old men.
No, I think it's both.
It's both.
It's both. Definitely both.
It's both. Come on, some of them Swedish guys ain't young.
No.
Oh, no. You know what? You're right.
Bob Sinclair, all them people, they not young.
He's French.
But when you think about dance music history, like these people like ABBA was big Swedish,
Yeah, there you go.
When you think about
you go.
how dance music has evolved, it's been like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the evolution that keeps going, y'all.
It's
Right. We can keep talking about it forever.
Yeah.
We can rant.
It's been going on since Chuck Berry.
Oh,
right.
Yeah,
yeah, it has. No, it has. I mean, it's been going on since Muddy Waters. Since Muddy Waters came up with the whole rock and roll situation, and next thing you know, it's just changed. The whole face of it changed.
We set all the trends and we do all of that stuff, and they come back and just take it, pull it out, and just redo it, and take it.
Okay. All right. Now that is a Talent Tuesday for your mind.
So many hot takes.
For your mind. Teddy Douglas, on the real, man, I thank you so much for sharing your time, your talent, and wisdom with us. It is I can't talk enough about what you've done for not just music in Baltimore, but music on a global level. So I totally appreciate you spending your time with us tonight.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah, and can't wait to hang out with y'all on Saturday because that's gonna be
Saturday gonna be
right. DJ Charisma, the one and the only. And let me tell you, man. I've worked with you for a long time. We worked together for a long time. But what I've got to honestly say about you and the way that you have influenced music, not just dance music, just music. You are you're a genius, dude, and God has given you an absolutely insane talent. And it's just a pleasure to continuously work with you. And I can't wait to do this thing on Saturday. It's going to be awesome, 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 awesome. Y'all had to deal with me and Sarah right now. Hold on. What is it? Oh, see, now that they're paying attention to you, you don't want to say anything. All right. Renee Melendez, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate and love you for everything that you do with social media and everything. So thanks a lot for that as well. And Candace, Duchess of Margate, thank you as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, and thank you for trying everything with the other track, but we'll get that on at a later date. Mike Freak, travel safely. Thank you for joining us from the busy ATL airport. busiest airport in the country, so we appreciate you with your time and everything else. But all right, look, this is how this is gonna happen. Because wait a minute. Okay, look, say hi to everybody. Right, she's calling me. So look, peace in the valley, peace in the city, peace to your souls. I love you guys. We'll see you for the next Talent Tuesday, but make sure that you join us this Saturday. This Saturday, right? We're gonna do it this Saturday at the Dark Room. That's right. With myself, Charisma, and my man Teddy Douglas as we do Basement Boys 3 the hard way. It is your boy DJ Spen, and I am totally and completely out. Okay, now you can say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next time on Talent Tuesday. Yes, we're stopping. We're good. We're good. We're good.